Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder Kingmaker Enhanced Edition with me, BringItDon. We're going to check out Hemlock Island. Reaching the wooded isle, we stopped to look around. The locals living around the lake fully believed this place was cursed. Day and night, colored lights supposedly appeared around the island, and some brave souls would even watch them fly over the water. The local legend said that anyone who saw those lights would definitely disappear. If not that night, then within the month for sure. Kept trying to throw in another word. We didn't see any lights at all, though. The island seemed forlorn and completely uninteresting. Silent, gloomy pines loomed over the gray, rocky shore. A narrow path disappeared into the woods. We decided to follow the path and explore the mysterious island. Whoever made the path clearly didn't use it often. We could barely make it out among the ferns. Jeez. We had to walk single file along the path as branches from the crowded brushes grabbed at our sleeves and backpack straps, only to hit the next person in line once we'd passed. The forest grew taller and thicker, and ever darker. The air suddenly grew intensely humid as clouds of milky white, incredibly thick fog flowed up from the ground. And believe me, dear reader, when I say incredibly thick, we're not talking like how an innkeeper might talk up his soup. It became impossible to see past our own noses, and it was like our ears had been stuffed with cotton. The air itself became so dense it was like walking through water. We had to navigate by touch, and we could move only half as fast as we'd been going. Donvictus, who'd been walking last, was forced to stop. With great difficulty, he could barely make out the muffled and worried voices of his friends ahead. Something had to be done, but what? I do not have rope? Oh shoot. I think there's an option for rope, and you can tie everybody to each other, but I guess I don't have rope on me. Donvictus decided to break through the fog and try to catch up to everyone. Donvictus continued forward through the fog, but progress became more difficult with each step. He felt a sudden movement of air to the left before he flew forward, having been pushed hard in the back. But our brave leader's dexterity didn't fail him. Donvictus kept his feet and turned sharply, managing to spot a shadow disappearing into the fog. Let's see. The fog finally began to clear, and soon there was no trace of it. Donvictus looked back, and his friends were nowhere to be seen. But up ahead, he could just make out a blinking, welcoming light. As Donvictus approached the light source, it quickly became clear that the light was a bonfire. Soon, Donvictus entered a brightly lit clearing and saw all of us. But why then did no one jump up to greet him, or give a welcoming yell, or a hug, or even offer a cup of hot tea? Why had everyone frozen in their seats, spoons lifted in the air? Why the deathly silence? Imagine Donvictus' surprise when he finally saw why his appearance had caused such a strange reaction. It seemed he hadn't been missing at all. He'd been sitting with us all by the fire, watching his exact copy emerge from the forest. Yes, dear reader, just imagine it. Two copies of the king met in a clearing, seemingly identical. But which of the two was real? The king sitting by the fire said, "How can there be any doubt? I'm the real king, of course. Devils know who just walked out of the forest, and you're ready to believe them over me? So much for good friends." And what did the king who walked out of the forest answer? Yeah, why not tie us both up and interrogate us? You'll soon discover which of us is the doppelganger that way. A deafening silence hung in the air. One could hear the thoughts churning through our brains. And then the Donvictus sitting by the fire laughed in a strange voice. He stood up and began rising into the air. The mask dropped, and we saw a short, pale man with blonde hair and parrot-like wings with bright feathers. We all went after him together, but Donvictus held onto him most tightly. His hands gripped the Joker's wing in an iron grip. Then an ear-piercing whistle sounded from all around us, and stones began raining on us from above. The imposter was aided by his winged kin, who grabbed him by the hands and began pulling him up. We didn't give up, but in the end we were overpowered. There were just too many, dear reader. They quickly reclaimed our prisoner from us. Soaring into the air and shaking their fists at us, they flew off. So I'm trying to interpret the picture. Why is Lindsay jumping? Yeah, whatever. We sat a long time around the fire, laughing and chatting about how Donvictus cleverly dispelled the illusion. And when morning came, as we looked around at the rainbow-colored feathers left behind by our uninvited guests, I noticed that one of them had lost a valuable bracelet in the fight. We ended up with a trophy at least. So we got some new bracers. What did we get? Golden Vision. These bracers grant its wearer a +1 bonus to illusion school spells, difficulty check, and +2 to saving throws against illusion school spells. I don't think that I really use illusion. Okay.
Adventures can wait.
I don't even know if I can enter Patox right now. It's a quick save.
Search for the spot to rest.
Nope, we cannot enter Patox. So I'm actually going to reload this autosave. Why are they so off? No, I'm not. Alright, so we're just going to go back up north and deal with Reg's quest. Actually, the best way to do that would be to teleport, I think. So let's go here. We also have some kingdom stuff we have to take care of as well. Yeah, I think maybe we have to do Nerissa's dream sequence before we can... Come on, y'all, almost there. There we go. +3 arcane. New Priest of Abadar. 20% success rate. Yay! Alright, these guys suck. What is going on here? Like, none of my guys have any chance on these saving rules now. Or not saving rules, just difficulty checks. For all these kingdom events. So we haven't explored here either? Guess not. Alright. Regardless, we're going to teleport to the capital, grab Reg, and then teleport north and go deal with his companion quest. I mean, like, they can probably handle this no problem. Yeah. And this one, he only gets +2. He's still gonna have a very low chance of succeeding. I guess I gotta put somebody on it, right? I mean, we have to try. I can always save scum if I want to. Alright, let's go to... Alright, sorry buddy. We're gonna take Reg with us. We're gonna head to... Where's it at? Is it this one the closest? Fayward, alright. What we'll do is we'll probably just head up north and travel on the northern border to see if we find anything new. Sharpfang's Travel Camp. Well, that was creepy. Did y'all see that skeleton start bouncing around?
In due time.
Oh yeah, I realized all these skeletons were on the ground last time I did this quest.
I'm there.
I'll talk to him in a second. Let's do some exploring first. Alright, that's everything we can find. Alright, quick save before we talk to him. I don't think there's any skill checks involved. Ingid, son of Shatara. In the dry grass, you could barely make out signs that people once lived here. Burned bits of tents, rusty swords, rain-washed bones. An old half-orc is the only living soul among the desolation. Wrapped in a charred mantle, he sits on the ground, devouring a raw rabbit and tossing the bones to a dog lying at his feet. He squints as you approach, but he doesn't reach for any weapons. Who's there? No one comes by here anymore. I am Regongar, Regongar, a son of the Sharpfangs tribe, and they sold me into slavery. Where are the Sharpfangs? You're looking at them. The old man points to the bones scattered along the ground. All there, elders to children. Just left me of the Sharpfangs. Well, me and you. Harem scans the wasteland covered with bones, with a long and pensive look. Without saying a word, the dwarf takes a deep breath and starts fiddling with his beard. Who are you? Ingid, son of Shatara, and the last of the Sharpfangs tribe. Got nowhere to go, and my hands have been feeble a long time. I sit here and eat whatever Cole brings me, waiting for some kind person to pass by and help an old man bury all these bones. But no one comes here. You must think it's a cursed place, and they're right. Tell me about your tribe. Our tribe was always stronger, braver, and more valiant than the other tribes. Know why? We had a tradition, mixing our blood with orc blood. Orc power with human prowess. We took the best of both races. No room for weaklings in the tribe. Weak children were either left in the field or sold to someone from the city. You say you were sold? Must have been sickly. What good would that do the tribe? Don't blame us for your own weakness. What happened to the Sharpfangs? Dead. All dead. Chieftain's son destroyed them. See, Chieftain Agden may feast eternally with Gorm. He didn't want anyone else's kid to become chieftain after him, so he needed an heir with incredible power. That's why he chose Gra, the Dragon Eye, to bear his children. She was a mighty orc warrior who scorched her enemies with lightning. Boasted of having dragons in her family. She demanded a lot of gold for it, but she delivered more than she promised. She had not one child, but twins. Agden thought a while on what to do, then wisely decided that a tribe doesn't need two chieftains. Sold the weaker one to someone from the city to get back some of the gold he spent. Started raising the second one, Stragar, to be our new chieftain. The boy was alright. Deft, cunning, strong, and he knew how to use dragon charms. Could strike an elk with lightning from his hands when he was knee-high. But there must have been too much orc and dragon blood in him, and too little human. Older he got, the more, well, you know. The old man knocks on his head with a bony knuckle. Had a temper like a dragon. If something went wrong, he'd start fighting right off. Couldn't tell his tribesfolk from strangers, and would shoot lightning at the tiniest provocation. Was always cocky with his father, too. Called him names, screamed about how the chieftain sold his brother, saying he'd look for him and return him to the tribe. In a word, crazy. Anyone else would have been happy that the chieftain's mantle, The one I wear now. Anyone else would be happy to be getting the mantle, especially with no rivals for it. But he was stubborn, wanted his brother back no matter what. Then, one time, Adin grew tired of Stragar's whims, decided to teach him a lesson, as a father does. Knocked him a couple of times with a long rod, and that was it. Boy screamed like the hells, and his eyes flared blue. Started shooting lightning all around. It was terrifying. I still see it in my sleep. Flame, smoke, lightning everywhere, tents burning one after another. I was too old to fight, so I hid behind a hillock to stay out of the way. Some of the others, they went at him with swords, and they all died. No one survived. Even the little ones were burned alive. He took as good as he gave, though. Died of wounds soon after. And that was the end of the Sharp Fangs. Reg looks at the bones scattered in the grass, baffled. Brother. I'm sorry. Discovering something like this is hard. Get lost. I don't need your pity. What do you say, Reg? Well, what is there to say? Half-orc looks across the bones scattered in the grass. Lend me a hand here. Let's give these jerks a proper burial at least. Lad, you're Stragar's brother? The chieftain's second son? This is yours, then. The old man drops the charred mantle from his shoulders, holding it out to Reg. The tribe might be gone, but the chieftain's mantle is yours by right. After a moment of hesitation, Reg accepts the mantle. Thanks, old man. May the gods grant their souls peace. Reg looks at you. Let's go. Nothing left to do here. The half-orc turns and walks away from the burned settlement without looking at anyone. Alright, so we got Charred Mantle. This cloak gives us wear a +6 resistance bonus to all saving throws, immunity to fear and confusion effects. All spells with electricity descriptor cast by the wearer inflict an additional 1 damage per die. In other words, it's perfect for Reg, and now he's running away. He's not in my party. Get back, Reg. I want to give you your new cloak.
I do what I must.
Sorry if I heard some banging a little while ago. There was a lot of banging going on in the background, so hopefully it wasn't too disruptive. Bracers look really cool. Alright, I guess we'll just head south and keep exploring. We don't have a lot else to do. I could go to the middle of nowhere, but I don't want to go there yet, because that is associated with the quest later on.
For the spot to rest.
I wonder if we can get to the 1,000 voices yet. If so, well, it'd probably be worth going there.
Why don't we set up camp?
Alright, random encounter. Take care of that real quick, and then we'll, Everybody hold your positions.
Patience.
Alright, let's go.
Good, you who will prevail? Does it matter?
I'm writing you out of our story.
More strength fades.
Alright, let's rest up. Put Reg on watch, I guess. What does he do? Intimidating posture. -1 to watch order. It won't attack your camp. I assume it's his strength that's used for that, right?
Lindsay, I don't want to talk about myself, or my family, or my life. I don't.
I even didn't open my mouth yet, and already you're shutting me up. I just wanted to ask if you had any salt left.
I wonder if that was relevant to her position. Probably not, because she is the camp cook permanently. If we get to the 1,000 voices, we could start knocking out areas over there before. Oh heck yeah! Oh, I got a quick save, so we're coming up on. There it is. Oh, how do you guys feel about slaying a dragon real quick?
To the dust you will go.
Everybody hold still. Also, Reg and her need to swap positions anyway. Oh, there are a lot of these guys. Okay, well, this should be fun.
This will hurt.
Okay, sorry for the edit. The game crashed when I was trying to enter Ilthuliak's lair. But then I had a thought. I'm gonna get rid of Reg anyway. I don't want him in the party. I'm gonna grab Jubilost for his holy bombs against Ilthuliak. Which requires us to run all the way back here. Actually, like all the way back here. Does that actually save me more time? 1 day, 5 hours, and if I wanted... Yeah, that'll save me like a day. So we're gonna run back here, we're gonna teleport... Because then I gotta... Yeah, it'll end up saving me like a day. Approximately a day. So we'll run back, get Jubilost for his holy bombs and his buffs. Then we'll come back and fight Ilthuliak.
Time for fun.
Do we have... Wow, what is going on? Moving extraordinarily slow. Come on, Raid. Alright. So honestly, I'm not a huge fan of either Reg or Octavia. They seem... I don't know. They're definitely not my favorite companions. I used them in the first playthrough. Because I thought the idea of a Magus is just a cool concept. And that's why I had him around. And then Octavia goes with Reg, and Arcane Trickster is pretty cool as well.
Would be nice, don't you think?
But as characters themselves, they're okay.
Why don't we set up camp?
Why are you giving me tips? What's going on here? I know how the game works, game. I feel like I've pushed my characters like that before and they never made a big deal about it. Now what's going on in the kingdom? Then we'll go back and try and fight Ilthuliak after we rest. May not have any way to get... Everyone was busy, so you have to excuse me. Alright, let's teleport. Is it Fae? It's Fayward. Go in, we'll rest, head back to Ilthuliak's lair. That should also allow me to take care of some of the events that are coming up. Is this skewed a little bit? So I feel like the game's running much more poorly after it crashed. Oh, I wasn't quite enough time. There was somebody on the Songs of Attacks already, and they put another one on me. Come on, game. That's so annoying. Oh, you didn't put anybody on this event. Oh yeah, you were already dealing with that event, so, well, that's too bad, isn't it? How much longer until Nerissa's crap is done? Because I think that has to be completed before we can, 18 days. See, and it wouldn't let me apply that darn amulet that I had to it. Maybe I needed it in my inventory for the conversation, which is stupid, if that is the case. I have it in my inventory now. I tried talking to him about it. Maybe I needed to talk to him about it before I applied somebody to the project. Hey! Oh, he succeeded. Good job, buddy. In that case, let's take care of the spider invasion. Another quick save because the storyteller succeeded at that 35% chance of success. Somebody on the road. Get ready. Oh, I'm ready, alright. I don't know what this encounter is. Oh, a goblin merchant. Hey, it's my throne. The backbrass is stained with something slimy, but otherwise this throne is exactly the same as that stolen from the castle. You again. We trade. I be having all. Just say yes. The goblin points at his cart, packed to the brim with a heap of trash and treasure. Hey, this is my throne. Eh? Ah, this cherry? It be good cherry. Sturdy. Ornamentes on sides, soft seat, fine back. I be giving it off for 100 money. You be not regretting it. Why are you staring at me like that? Is that a deal stare? You return my throne in this instant before I hang you from the nearest tree. How did you manage to get it in the first place? Look what I have. The goblin digs a wand out of the depths of his cart. It be doing whoosh, and doors go open. I be entering, taking all good stuff and leaving. Schwark hastily tucks the wand back. I be having some other whoosh thingies, but I know showing them to you. They are mine and not for sale. Alright, now I'm intimidate him. You will return my throne this instant before I hang you from the nearest tree. Succeeded at an intimidate check. Schwark screeches and drops to his knees. Have mercy, adventurer. I be mistaken. I be not doing it never again. Schwark wrings his hands. You want bribe? I be giving you bribe. Many valuables I be giving you. And take Cherry back. Just don't hit me no more. I never hit you.
I'm there.
There we go. We got our throne back. Alright, I do want to try and fight the dragon once. Again, last time it was not a very climactic battle. It was very easy. Hopefully this time it's a little more challenging.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
We'll rest when we get there.
about we set up camp?
Do I want +1? Yeah, I think I'll take the attack rules. What else could I do? Let's take monster cast roll instead.
Jubilos, talk to me. What's the secret of the incredible success of your books?
Ha! You wish to know about sleepless nights, failed experiments, and painstaking work? Well, nothing is preventing you from buying The Secrets of Writing by Jubilos Northrobble.
You know, a lot of people don't like the condescending attitudes and stuff, especially what Jubilos demonstrates. But I think he kind of deserves it. Because he did work extremely hard to get where he's at. Alright, so I'll buff up once we get up here. And then we'll try and fight the dragon at least once, and then if it doesn't succeed, we'll try again in the next episode. Why am I moving so slow? Am I heavily encumbered? No. What is going on?
I'm off.
We're moving so slow.
I am never wrong.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure that dragon does mostly acid damage. So we'll take care of that first.
Please, do tell.
Oh, sorry.
See, all dragons immune to... I'm gonna swap her out for her sister. So I think all dragons are immune to fire, right?
My skills
Actually, that can't be right.
absolute.
Oh, we haven't used Kalika in a while.
And I
We'll give it a
shall
shot.
answer.
At the very least, you can use the electric blast. While also making sure she does this. Oh, it doesn't do any burn. Alright, so hopefully electricity works. And let's see.
Quiet, I'm thinking.
Patience.
Let's start with the cleric buffs. Or do anything else. Alright, protection from evil. And I don't remember if it's chaotic. Let's just say we're like casting everything super slow too. I don't know, it's like the game speed slowed down after it crashed. I'm gonna do acid again because she doesn't have it on her right now. Do some death ward as well. I have no idea why the game's moving so slow. I'll give it to him because his holy bomb's gonna come in extremely handy here. And all the summons and stuff we'll take care of once we get inside.
Just letting the ink dry.
This is so frustrating. Please cast that, thank you.
Keep your eyes open.
Alright.
Yes.
Alright, who doesn't have death ward up?
Ona Adayana. 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 Lisano Daniam. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi.
Come on, buffs. It's taking so long. I don't know why the game's so darn slow right now, but it's super frustrating.
And Lindsay was called forth.
Go ahead and pre-buff this just so I don't worry about it once we get in there. Come on.
I'm open to your orders.
Also, he might have to change out his weapon. Does he have his... No, because if it's the Black Dragon, acid damage is not going to work. Alright, quick save. We'll go inside. Trap no good. Mistress will scold us. Eat us. Haven't run across kobolds in a while. Strangers. Strangers, run. Alright, so I think there's traps right here at the entrance. We'll take care of that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Adventures called
Let's have her
them.
stealth up and do it. Actually, we're going to go ahead and have that ticking away.
I see something.
I just might have to stealth, because I don't think the kobolds attack us till we fight the dragon.
Anything else?
It's like all my characters are moving underwater.
Applause, please. Would you look at that?
I don't understand what's going on.
Applause.
Like, 'cause I had to restart the
please.
game after it crashed, so it's not like it's...
Anything else?
I don't know. Alright, let's quick save. Oh wait, do I have legendary proportions on
Any
him?
brilliant ideas?
I do not, but he does have these.
Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi
Your guard.
Travisi.
The end draws near.
Magritium Turinos.
What troubles you?
Alright, another quick save, and then we're gonna go take care of this darn dragon. Now when we attack the dragon, a bunch of kobolds will appear.
I will protect.
My skills are getting rusty.
Come on now, please work, thank you. Nope.
What's new?
Got to activate that, that's fine. Alright, send the wyverns to the sides. Akba will also get sent to the sides. Oh, she can also summon somebody. Let's do that real quick then.
A clever ploy.
Lindsay, get up here, please. Actually, go ahead and cast slow. Oh, I forgot I had Feather Step Mass on. Oh well, that'll be fine.
This will hurt!
We're getting some good work with the holy bombs. Come on.
Suggest another way to use this
I
spell?
buy him, please. Let's go ahead and glitter dust him as well. I don't know why everybody's moving so slow. It's so frustrating. The holy bombs are putting in a lot of work. Which is good, because that's what they should be doing. Trying to have Akbo take care of these guys in the back. Yeah, seriously, those bombs are tearing this guy apart. I guess he's feared? Well, he cast Disintegrate on somebody. I guess, oh, my main character. Cool. As long as Ublas is still throwing bombs, we should come out on top. There we go. Holy bombs are stupid. It's just like Smite. Smite's also stupid strong in this game.
Ha! Primitives.
Repent.
I don't know if you guys need to get back.
Witness how frail your flesh is.
I know. All right, everybody, get out of the center there before y'all die. So he casted Polar Midnight.
I wrote it like I saw it.
So a lot of us have taken dexterity damage. All right. Oh crap! Come on. Okay, the wrong keys.
Grotus awaits
All right, Harem,
us.
you're gonna be the only one that goes in there to collect everything. Actually, can you dispel?
Ona Adayana.
Doesn't look like it worked. Alright, 1000 BP for the treasury. Took 2 hours. Oh, perfect. And that makes everything go away. Oh, that's awesome.
Anything is possible.
I know this episode went on a little longer than it should have, even after the edit, but in my defense, everyone's moving extraordinarily slowly. I don't know what's causing it.
Applause, please.
I think now we can safely exit. I don't think there's anything else to find here. Alright, so what all did we find? Void Mirror, +3 adamantine breastplate, grants square +4 dodge bonus to armor class against ray attacks. Gentle Persuasion, enhancement +5, greater shadow and conditioning. Worm Wall. Shield surface is covered with an elaborate ornament resembling acid burns. +5 tower shield grants its wielder +4 bonus to saving throws against fire, acid, cold, and electricity, and a +2 bonus to armor class against huge or larger creatures. Drow worshippers of Nauticula created this armor to seduce and subvert an elven hero of Serenray. Acting simultaneously as armor, religious icon, and leash, this armor is cursed to steer the wearer towards evil, choking the life out of them every time they or their companions perform a good deed. Upon performing a good deed, this armor reduces the wearer's constitution by 2 each time to a minimum of 1. Only committing an evil act can provide relief, removing the constitution penalty and giving 10 temporary hit points instead. Unequipping this armor is only possible after casting Remove Curse of the wearer on the wearer and passing a difficulty check 33 caster level check. Wearer also gets a +6 enhancement bonus to dexterity, +10 competence bonus on stealth checks, and allows the wearer to cast Dominate Person once per day. So it'd actually be really good on Jthal if you kept her undead, because she doesn't have Constitution. This is actually really good. Not the best, but good. I don't think I found anything else of value. Oh, wait, yes I did. It was the Grace of Armor plus 7. And Physical Perfection plus 8. Her sister.
I am ready.
Oh wow, yeah, that helps out a lot. She didn't have any armor bracers on. I didn't read this. The body's covered with acid burns.
In due time.
Alright, I'm going to exit. I do not know what's wrong with my game. It's upsetting me. I'm going to call it here. In the next episode, we will leave and, I don't know, continue exploring the Thousand Voices region, maybe? I don't know. Regardless, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next episode.